She's my wife.
Yes, I know she's your wife, but she's a grandma.
I don't care what they say about my marriage and the age difference. I love my wife, Angie.
As y'all are aware, Michael is finally living in the United States with Angela. He's been doing so the past couple months. However, the other day, Angela was freaking out on social media talking about how Michael's missing, and he's been missing the past couple days since Friday.
If he left on his own, he should have called me. And everybody in this town, I'm going to tell you, they say, Angela, he's walked off because he's waiting the third month to stay here. I don't want to believe that.
What the Dirty Bird basically said is that all the townspeople in Hazelhurst, Georgia assume Michael is using her for a green card, which is jokes because she constantly holds the green card over Michael's head.
I need to catch him off guard to uncover the truth because this visa could come in at any time. So I need to know, is Michael in this marriage for the right reason? If not, I don't have no time to play. I need to pull them visas, and I need to pull them as soon as I find this out.
Michael's been with Angela 7 years, y'all, and she still does the most to make him look like a scammer, which just ends up making her look incredibly ungrateful. You want to talk about a user, Angela? You use Michael to get on the show and earn a bag from TLC in the first place.
I paid for this car. I paid for all this. Michael didn't pay for that.
Oh, Dirty Bird, were you jealous that the spotlight was on Mary? It seems like every time no one's paying attention to you, you have to act out. Were you neglected as a kid? Let's pull a Mary and say, I'm sorry your family doesn't love you. God bless.
I don't even know if I know Michael at this point.
A few moments later.
There's that sexy baby.
Hey, Angel.
Let's be real about it, you guys. After all the cheating and violent attacks, the majority of us are just happy that Michael still wants to come to America in the first place. He wants to meet Trump. I don't think he wants to live with Angela, but I get it because none of us would want to live with Angela. That seems like something out of the movie Get Out. You're isolated with a very violent woman in Georgia? No thanks. There's a lot of sus things about this story, Socks, but I'm not surprised because from a young age, Angela has been obsessed with obtaining fame. At any cost, whether it's good press or bad press, she just wants all the press. And we can see that by how before going on the show 90 Day Fiancé to demean her husband Michael, she was on the Murray show with her daughter that is a child molester.
I didn't know Terry before. Chris come up.
She was even offering a $4,000 reward, Socks, for Michael to be found and returned to her. And when I saw that, I'm not gonna lie, I started licking my lips because $4,000 cash sure does feel good in your pocket. For White Knight Brandon, I know that you switched your Instagram to private because you're really embarrassed about your Bobby scamming everyone and pretending that she had colon cancer when she did it. But quick question for you. With $4,000, how many remodels do you think you could do in the Philippines? There's so many different ways to make money in today's day and age. You didn't need a fake cancer on the internet. All you had to do was channel your inner Dog the Bounty Hunter and fly over there to Georgia, track down Michael, and then deliver him to Angela, and boom, you got $4,000. She has cheated on him a lot in the past, but the minute that he cheats, all of a sudden she places herself in the victim position and goes on huge tantrums about how she can't trust him. And it just seems like she's always looking for a problem.
Y'all bitch and raise hell, because I'm not going to kiss his ass when he sit there and stab me in the goddamn heart.
You don't allow him to work in Nigeria so that you could be financially responsible for him and control him.
Why do I want to bring you here?
But it's looking like he's planned this the whole fucking time. And I beg God to show me different. Do you understand? This is not funny.
It's funny to see Angela constantly try to play the victim because we've seen her on this TV show fly to Nigeria and put her hands on Michael. So what do y'all think happens off camera? He's living in Georgia with a woman with big time Masta energy.
Michael, you grow a balls today and stand up for me and tell her to stay out of our business, or you can go and I'll go right again with Dr. Obang, bitch.
Go on, sit out of respect for your husband.
I ain't respecting. You better respect me.
So when Michael flees the house, goes to the cops, and says that he doesn't feel safe in Angela's home, do we believe him? Well, going based off of what we've seen on this TV show and what we've heard off the show, yeah. The Instagram account KiKiandkibitz posted this video of John Yates and Angela Deem talking about the Michael leaving situation. Let's play that clip right now and then we'll react to it after.
Michael has been missing since Friday afternoon, the 23rd. Maneuver as best as I can. Angela's not well. She's right next to me, but she was just on TikTok for a hot second. So
Can you bring me a cigarette, please?
on Friday, Angela had went to the store to go pick up lunch for the kids. Michael was home, and when she got back, Michael was gone. And he's been gone since then. Hey, Lisa. So as it stands at the moment, it was, obviously it was reported. And police had like a bow, be on the lookout for him. And right before we got here this morning, police had called, I guess the detective had called Angela back. We had just gotten here, and they said that they elevated it to a missing person. And it's being, forgive me if I say this the wrong way, because Angela is like a wreck. And it's hard to get a word out of her, to be honest with you. So in Georgia now, it's a statewide thing, and my understanding of it is if it doesn't, if he's not found in a few more days afterwards, then it'll go to like a national level. Michael left everything here. I know that there's people probably thinking, oh, maybe he just left or whatever, but like nothing, not any ID, nothing to show his name on it, no clothing, not a toothbrush, 0.00. No wallet, nothing. Clothes on his back is what he left with on Friday.
If he left on his own, he should have called me. And everybody in this town, I'm going to tell you, they say, Angela, he's walked off because he's waiting a third month to stay here. I don't want to believe that. But it's looking like he's planned this the whole fucking time. And I beg God to show me different. Do you understand? This is not funny. This is real shit. I am not Chantel. I am not Danielle. I am not Molly. You got the wrong goddamn American. I'm telling you now. I'm not going to let you fucking come here if you didn't love me. I brought you, Johnny, true love. And if you are really setting this shit up, I want you to go home.
How sus is it that Angela's talking about how Michael messed with the wrong American and then she throws Chantel and all these other girls under the bus? It doesn't make you look that much better, especially because we've seen you abuse this man physically, verbally, and emotionally on all the spinoffs that you've been on.
When we talked about surrogate mother, which she agreed.
Lydia, it's none of your business. I've heard you keep putting your
Let her
nose
talk,
in my...
Angie. Come on.
Shut your mouth.
Michael left all his belongings there, so I would assume he's going to come back to the house eventually. It's very possible that he just wanted to go somewhere safe, take a walk, and create that distance from Angela because her temper is out of control and she's a very violent person. So that's understandable. What isn't understandable is if he left the kids unattended. Right away, that's a huge red flag, especially because he was going missing. If anyone's going to get kidnapped, it's probably going to be the kids. So there should always be an adult present to watch them and make sure nothing bad happens to them. While Michael was MIA in Georgia, Angela posted this on Instagram. You've been lied on, talked about, plotted against, and still blessed. I'm proud of myself for not being fake. I'm difficult sometimes and have a few screws loose, but I'm 100% me. You ever told somebody good news and just seen the hate on their face? The faker you are, the bigger your circle will be. The realer you are, the smaller your circle will be. As bad as you want to address it, sometimes it's best to let God defend you. He saw it too. Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to the disrespect. Read that again. It's so hypocritical for Angela to post all of these quotes given the way that she's treated Michael on and off camera, but while this was going on, her former friend JoJo posted this. The extreme that people will go to stay relevant. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that. It's very interesting to see someone that used to be friends with Angela, that knows her personally, post something like this while this is going on. It just makes me believe that this whole situation could in fact be fake.
I'm in total fucking shock right now, but not really. But anyway, that's all I can say. Johnny, take over, please, because I'm in fucking shock.
Actually, I'm not muted anymore, right? Okay. Let's just rip it off like a Band-Aid. Michael is safe.
Thank God.
There's the good news.
Yeah.
He reached out to the police moments after this live I have not slept. I'm sorry.
No, you're just upset because of me, and I love you, Johnny, for this, because without you and Cody, I would have been a fucking mess.
So right after the live ended, Angela got a phone call from the police here,
very nice people,
stating that they were contacted by Michael. They verified it was him through
a screenshot.
He did have a burner phone, or like another phone, a phone that nobody knew about. And on that phone, he had pictures, I guess.
Who does that?
He took pictures of his passport, the one that he left. So they verified his ID. It's him. And here's the wild part is that
here's the Yahoo boy part.
He told the police that he was in fear of his life here.
Not to tell me where he's at.
And
what a shock.
He did not want the police knowing where.
No,
Michael didn't want Angela knowing his location.
He told the police not to tell her.
Ha 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 ha. Real quick, that villain laughed in the background at that Yahoo boy line from the Dirty Bird. That wasn't even funny. You're such an NPC, bro. These guys are such Angela stans. It's disgusting. There's zero pushback. They believe everything she says at face value when she's a confirmed liar. Please. It's so embarrassing. We've all witnessed for years how short the Dirty Bird's fuse is and how quick she is to throw hands. Those hands are rated E for everybody, so yeah, I'm not surprised that Michael dipped.
So there's a few things I want to...
you can start with that. That was 5 days ago.
Talk on. So this was,
5 days ago.
5 days ago in New York.
Isn't he scared?
I took some notes because I know my memory is in the junk right now.
Can you mention this, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your evidence that Michael isn't telling the truth because he seemed happy in a photo of him and Angela in New York City a couple days ago. Who's to say Angela didn't start a fight with him when they got back to Georgia? That proves nothing. But thanks for sharing anyway. I'm not surprised because all these clowns seem to be reaching for straws here. Also, I take pictures of my passport all the time because I'm constantly misplacing it in my backpack, and I don't think that that's as weird as they made it seem.
That he's been treating me like shit. So I asked him after we came to New York. I just think
they could hear everything you're saying.
Thank you a lot for that. I asked him to go home because he doesn't love me, and because he's going to fight for his visa here and use that is what I'm told. Because I asked him to go home because he doesn't love me. And then he disappeared. That's it. I got a shit.
And that's the truth. The good news is, though, Socks, Michael seems to be safe. Let me know what you think about the situation in the comments below. I'm going to be making update videos when more information comes out. Let me know what you had to turn the speed up on in these clips. Was it double speed? Was it quadruple speed? They speed so slowly. Good Lord.